Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Chakra Diva Show. I am your host, Amber Poole. I'm also known as the Chakra Diva, and you can find me at thechakradeva.com. And tonight we're going to have a very special night because we're going to talk about the violet fire. I love working with the violet fire if you are aware of it. And if you're not aware of it, I'm going to tell you some really cool things about it and how to use it. My first encounter with the violet fire was back in 2016. And then I started to teach courses about it in 2017 of how to incorporate it into your life, how to use it every day, because it is so wonderful. I use it in my healing practices. So I'm an energy healer. I love to use crystals with it. So I'm going to show you how to combine crystalline energy with the violet fire in your everyday use as well. So that's really cool. So the violet fire came to us as the seventh ray, and it transmutes energy. So when you think of transmuting energy, it means that it takes one, I'm going to say, type of energy, and it will change it into another form, because you cannot destroy energy. If you think about lower vibrations and you transmute lower vibrations, then it will lift you up into higher frequencies or higher vibrations. So it's kind of like the alchemy of changing. Did they change lead into gold? I think so. Of changing two substances together. That's the whole point of it. And I use it when I'm giving healing sessions, because if there's a stuck energy or if there's a stagnant energy, congested energy, and as I'm feeling in somebody's aura, sometimes it's on a spiritual level. And it's a lot easier to move and shift when it's in that higher frequency or that higher dimension by using the violet fire. So again, it's working through transmutation. It's bringing it from one change to another change. Healers like to work with frequency. So we work with divine energy, which is channeling source from up above, coming through. When I was with a shaman, we always channeled sun energy. So that was a type of energy. There's also earth energy. Earth energy comes from the ground. And when you channel it from the ground, it gives you vitality. It makes you feel really good, like you're grounded. You are living here. You're here in the now. So that's the ground energy. And now today, I'm going to talk to you about the violet fire. So the way that you activate the violet fire, or maybe I should tell you what it's about. First of all, it doesn't hurt. It's not like a fire that is super hot and when you touch it, it's going to burn you. It's not that kind of fire. It's like a spiritual fire. So it's really beautiful. It's very like deep in color. If you think about purple going up, violet, that's the color. But I always see it as, because I have clairvoyance, so every time I use it, I see the color in the aura, or I see the color around the space. And the color is more, it's almost like a mix to me. Like I see very, very purple violet, but it's kind of like this milky, whitish kind of mystical color that I see together with it. And I'm going to talk to you about what that mystical color is in a little bit, but it's usually a very violet, solid color. Again, it doesn't hurt you. So if you are to use it or touch it, it's not something that's going to be really, really hot. It's a spiritual fire or a spiritual transmutation of energy. So that's what it looks like in appearance. To invoke or to have this channeled energy come into you or through you, it comes from the seventh ray. And you just ask for it. But when you ask for it, you're saying it with the presence of I am. I am, because your I am is all oneness. It's together. It's unity. It's love. It's all these beautiful vibrations that come together. And when you say I am, you're stepping into your whole creation. I am, and then whatever you may want to say. The degree that I have always used is I am the violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am the violet fire. I am the purity God desires. And when I'm in meditation and I'm bringing that energy into me, one way to use it is through meditation. Then you visualize the spiritual fire all around you. And you sit down and you're meditating and you just keep saying it over and over like a chant. I am the violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am the violet fire. I am the purity God desires. And it gets you, one, it gets me really pumped up. Number two, if I do it before a class, everybody says, oh, what's going on with your aura? You look so beautiful. You look so, I'm going to say the word high. And when I say high, we're talking energetically in a frequency kind of language. But I sit there and I say it over and over and over until I can feel it all throughout my being. And that's because it works on every level. It is transmuting negativity in my aura from my mental space, my physical body that I might need it in, my spiritual space, my aura. I love to use it on my aura. I like to get all squeaky and shiny and use the violet fire all around my aura and spread it out. So that's one way that you can use it. You use it for yourself, right? To burn away any negativity or anything that's lower, disease, illness. I've been using it for the past week. I was really sick last week, actually, and I'm just now getting over it. And I put a lot of makeup on my face, so I look really pretty tonight. But I would lay in bed all week. I am the violet fire. I am the purity God desires. And I love to visualize it from my feet, a beautiful flame coming all the way up around me. And it's transmuting every space of my aura. So that's one way to use it. The second way I like to use it is throughout my space or throughout my room. So I invoke the violet fire. I am the violet fire. Come to me now. And then I like to use my little finger and I will twirl around my finger and I will put fire or flame into the corners of my space to transmute anything that is in my field. At night, I use this for my children. So we say prayers at night and then I hear, Mommy, can you protect my room? And I said, sure. And I call in Saint Germain because he holds the violet flame. Saint Germain, I need you to come in, help me and assist me in protecting and transmuting my daughter's room. And then I will twirl my little finger around and put the flames in each corner. Now I can clairvoyantly see the flames actually activating. When I was working at my studio, I had them everywhere. I had one big one in the middle of my floor. If you were a client laying on top of my massage table, I had one under you that went around because I want to transmute every lower energy that was coming off of my client and transmute it into oneness, love, and light. So that's the second way, is from the rooms. The third way that you can use it is you can get with a lot of people and have the same idea or the same healing that you want to give. So maybe that's you're going to heal all the dolphins of the world or all the dogs of the world or all the people of the world, right? And you sit in either by yourself or in a group and you start to meditate on the violet fire and the thing that you want to help or the thing that you want to transmute into the new conscious level. So whatever that is, you can actually send the violet fire to that thing or to that person, to that illness, to that space to transmute and tweak up the energy of that field. So the more people you have with the same, the same intention together, it becomes a very, very powerful, powerful practice. And then the other way that I like to use it is through my chakras. So I actually visualize my chakras, each and every one of them, my root chakra, bringing in the flame from the front and the back, cleaning it out, going up into my sacral, in through front and back, cleaning it out. So through every single chakra. And sometimes like tonight, I went to go do it and I have like congestion over in my throat. And I was like, come on, flame, work through the magic, go for it. And again, I use my hand a lot because I'm a healer. So I'm always touching energy, feeling energy, and I could feel where it was. And I go in a counterclockwise circle and I am the violet fire and I keep bringing the energy out that I'm trying to transmute. And now I don't sound as squeaky and scratchy. It helps out. And then I go into my third eye, then I go into my crown and I just shoot this beautiful flame all around me so that I am at oneness with everything, where I'm transmuted anything that's lower. It makes me feel really, really good. The last way that I use it is I like to send it into past lives. So let's say that you're trying to break a contract with someone, like a soul contract, or you have karmic ties that you want to transmute. I like to send the energy of the flame back through timelines into that space so that I can transmute it and add in forgiveness or whatever energy needs to be there. So I think of it as kind of neutralizing my playing field. And then that way I can rewrite a new space above that. So just because you're using it now in this space and time, there's no time and energy. So you can take it back into a past life. You can take it back to your childhood. You can take it back to clear out a situation, an argument. I like to use it all throughout my space. Like I'm constantly walking around and I really enjoy using the violet fire. It's extremely powerful. It's one of the spiritual vibrations that we have got to help heal the world. So please, please use it. And all you have to do is say, I am the violet fire, yada, 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 whatever you want to claim, okay, to transmute. The other way that I'm going to show you, I have two things. Amethyst. Amethyst is like the stone for channeling really good violet fire. And I have two ones that I've used for a very long time. I have a amethyst point, but inside it, and might not be able to get on camera, there is a beautiful rainbow inside here. Hold on, I'm going slow. You might not be able to see it. It's okay. It's not really a big deal. It's a rainbow, people. I know you guys have seen rainbows before. It's in the point. So I like the rainbow because it reminds me of my chakras, right? You have all the colors of the chakras that go through you. So when I'm going to a chakra and I program it with the violet fire, I'll show you how to do that. Then you just go slow around your chakra and you are invoking the violet fire into your chakra to do work. So you can do this for people who come in for healing. So if you're a healer, you can add this to your tool bag and you program the crystal, and then you go to whatever area they need it in to transmute the energy. So let's say someone comes to you because they have an illness. What fantastic way is it to have a programmed crystal to the violet fire to transmute the energy that's in there? Hello. The other way that you can do it is you can program like a tumbled amethyst and then place it onto the spot on the person that needs to have transmuting as well. So the way to program it, I really like to open up my crown chakra. So just visualize opening up your crown chakra and then requesting in the violet fire to come through your crown chakra all the way down to your throat, out of your arms, and into whatever crystal you would like to program. Amethyst is like your go-to. And then you just take your other hand and you put it on top of your crystal with the intention, Saint Germain, please help and invoke the violet fire into this crystal. And so it is. And I really like to visualize the fire, the flame inside this crystal burning. And I also like to feel it with my hands, the energy that's radiating off of it. So you know that it's powerful and you also know that it's working. So this is a great tool, especially if it's for chakras and pulling out energy. Tumbled stones are really good to place on the body if it needs like a specific location. And the other thing that I love to do, this is my baby crystal. This is an amethyst generator, which is 6 sides going all around it. And I like this one because the energy is pointed up. All right. Generators, they take all the energy and they point it up. So I program it to have the the violet fire within it. And I might put it inside my room. I might put it inside somebody's space and leave it in there to clean up everything around it. I don't have to actually say or anything like, hey, I'm going to put the big old violet fire in your place. I just put the amethyst and I allow it to do its work. So you can put it into a space. You can put it into like a crystal grid. like place it in the middle of a crystal grid, and then you can put the amethyst around it or any kind of crystals around it to charge it up. It's fantastic for that. It's a healing crystal with healing energy. So this week, I want you all to go out, grab one of your amethyst crystals, because I know you got one. It's like the number one crystal to have is amethyst. And I want you to put the violet fire into it and allow it to go through you, allow it to be experienced by you as it shifts your consciousness, your frequency for the new age of us. Pretty cool stuff, huh? If you have a bad week, if you have some sickies, violet fire. It's amazing. All right, let me know how it goes. Go to my Facebook, leave me a comment. I am going to skip over to the phones, and I want to see Vicky. Is it Vicky?
Yeah, hello.
Hi, Vicky. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. I'm hoping that you have a good start to your new year. We're 20 days in, and the full moon hasn't affected you.
I haven't had anything significantly changed. So I've got some questions for you.
Fantastic. Go ahead.
So, what do I need to know about my life right now?
What do you need to know about your life? We can go into any direction.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. I'm going through your chakras because that's how I always do readings first. I'm looking at your chakras to see what is open, what we can have flowing for you. So I can tell you the two chakras that I would like to have more energy with you are your sacral and your third eye. Your sacral is going to be for going with the flow. It's also going to be around relationships. And your third eye is for actually seeing, like, how do you see the ending? Is it going to be long-term relationships? How do you see the next movement going on? Those types of things. Can you tell me, oh, that's funny. The card that fell out is passion, finding passion around you. And can I also challenge? Can you tell me about your dad? There's a lot of dad energy going on. Dad, your father.
My dad, my father.
Is he here across?
Okay. He's a Sagittarius. I am pretty much a me version of him. He's my light in my eye. Yeah.
That's perfect. All I know is that I'm reading your energy, and you have a lot of dad energy. I need the challenge with that.
What advice do you have? What advice do you have for me to as I move forward?
Okay, the cards that I just pulled out for you is finding your passion. And then, but the challenge that I have is like kind of finding what you really love to do. Like, what exactly is that thing that I'm going to move into? I really love you around water. That's very important for your energy field to go with the flow, to step into that. You also need to expand creativity to find your quote purpose. You know how people like to find their, what am I here to do? What is my purpose? What is my next step? All of those questions are going to be coming up with you for the next few months of as you know, like, what does life have for me right now? What am I going to move forward in doing? And I keep coming back. It has to be something that you are totally in alignment with, that has creativity, that only, it would be a you kind of thing. It's not like, oh, my purpose is going to go out there and I'm going to get an HR job or something that's very traditional. It's kind of like, what is my soul feeling right now? And on this level, you're not thinking, I don't want to say logically, we're thinking from a soul level. What does your soul want to do? Where does your soul want to go? So for the first few months, what I'm seeing coming up, I don't want to say soul searching, but finding passion, opening yourself up and seeing what avenues you have before you will be coming towards you.
Fantastic. What energy is surrounding me right now?
What energy is around you?
Is there any? what energy or energies is surrounding me
people.
right now, if at all. Yeah, well, no, energies or even in the spiritual world, like.
Okay, no, that's fine. Well, because I was like, well, I just did your energy. It's passion. You're going to have passion come around you.
Yeah.
Do you know who Beth is?
Sorry?
Beth, Beth.
B-E-T-H-E-T. Bath,
Do you say no?
a bath, a bath.
Oh, not a Beth. A person, Beth, Beth. Like a female. It's
Yeah,
not like a.
right, yes, like a what? Female.
Okay, we'll go by it. When I was reading your energy field, I felt dad, and I also felt a female energy on the other side, and I heard the name Beth. When I hear names, it's either referring to somebody
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, no. Mm. No, Beth, no, Becky, no, B, or such. A question about my love life, if I may. What path should I take in my love life?
How do I unmute myself? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Sorry. Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me about your love life one more time? I didn't hear the question.
Yeah. So, what path should I take with my love life right now?
What path should you take with your love life? That's what you're asking me.
What path? Yeah. What path should I take in my love life? Which direction should I go with it?
Yes, I'm rolling out options before you. So the way that I work it, well, you have a dog that comes in, a DOG, like a dog energy that comes in, which distracts me. But I was asking, which way are you? I don't know. I say I like you as a free spirit. I can't even. I'm so sorry. I like you free, energetically, exploring, having fun, just really living it up right now.
Awesome answer. What should I know about my relationship with my partner?
Let me pull a card around that one.
Hey, sorry.
Yes, I want to pull. I see you having fun. I see you exploring. I see you going out, enjoying life right now. That's where I really like you at. Let me pull one on our current relationship, please. What is she learning in her current relationship? It's interesting. So the card that came out is love. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. That means seeing good in all people. And not to worry, not to worry, because worry doesn't change any outcomes that you have.
Yeah. Okay. So what needs to happen before I meet my perfect partner then?
Okay, say it one more time. What needs to happen before what?
What needs to happen before I meet my perfect partner, if anything?
Enjoying yourself. What happens is when you are in a frequency of love and light and high vibration, you attract that same vibration to you. So that's what I was saying at the beginning. Like when I was reading you, finding your passion, the challenge would be finding love, right? Finding the purpose, finding the things that make you squeaky about you. Like you're going to go out and you're just really enjoying things. And when you enjoy what you're doing, it puts a message out into the universe to give you back what you need, who you're going to explore. But I really see you in a period of just having fun, letting loose, and allowing the universe to do its magic.
Wait, are you doing tarot cards at the moment, like with this?
I made cards. So they're not tarot, they're just amber cards.
Oh, wow. Oh, awesome. And how many are there in a deck?
How many are there?
Yeah, like as many as like a tarot card deck, or
No, there's 54 and it's all about your chakras.
oh, awesome! Really? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So
I made them a few years ago and it's the cards that I resonate with, so I use them often.
right, right. You mentioned my third eye, my seventh chakra. So this is a quite a difficult one to open, and this I find is well, it helps me when I meditate. So the more I meditate with this, with the seventh chakra, the third eye, the more it opens up. But I've got myself a black tourmaline gemstone, as well as I've got a white key quartz crystal as well. But the tourmaline, it really, I feel like it's opening up a lot of my like either premonition kind of side of things. You know what I mean? Yeah, I seem to be able to like premonition like a lot lately, and more so now I'm tuning into it. You know what I mean? Whereas before I didn't quite notice.
That's
But
awesome.
also too, I'm having like, my guidance spirits like come to me in my dreams as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm encouraging it. I'm trying to encourage to connect with my guidance spirits, and I
Because
keep
the more
trying to
that
do
you're
that.
connected in with your higher self, the more that you're allowing the frequency of manifestation to come with you, because you would be in alignment with it. But I would, if you listen to the beginning of the show, program an amethyst for the violet fire so that it helps you open up your third eye a little bit more. I have an amazing video on YouTube if you go to the Chakra Diva, and it's about opening your third eye, what to experience, any of the colors that you see, the people that come through. That would be really, really good and helpful for you too. So I don't mean to cut you short. I have 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
I am so happy that you called in.
Thank you so much. You've been spot on, actually. Fantastic. Very impressive.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you listening, and I appreciate you being part of the show. So have a wonderful week.